All right, let's get ready to do this. So today we're going to be talking about the top 10 breakfasts for the carnivore or zero carbohydrate diet. And this is just my opinion. You should consult your doctor before making any big decisions about your lifestyle or your diet. But this is just about things using simple ingredients that you can buy anywhere and cook easily, which are my favorite kinds of breakfasts. Let's get into it. So we should talk about the dingo's breakfast, which is a common Australian idiom, and basically that means a yawn, a pee, and a look around. Basically, dingoes do not eat every day, and they can go for a while without food. So basically, many of us try fasting or intermittent fasting. So getting up, having a drink of water can be a good thing, and going a day without food or some time without food is actually good for the digestive system. And drinking water is always good. For me, I personally drink it at room temperature. I think cold water, really super cold water, is not good for you, but that's just my opinion. And some people in many Asian cultures drink warm water or hot water on a cold day, or if they're sick. So that's something you can try as well. That's not one of the 10 though, but it's interesting. So I think the best diet for you is of steak and eggs, and there's lots of benefits with the different vitamins and minerals in eggs and steak, and put a bit of salt on it as well, cook it in butter, they're good. The next one, bacon and eggs, everybody's favorite. So obviously bacon has other good things for your health, and eggs are always good. All right, a variation, sausages and eggs. It's very common in many cultures. Filipinos and other Asian cultures love it. And you can mix up your eggs with all of these things, steak, bacon, and sausages. You can try different kinds of eggs. Ham and eggs. We all know green eggs and ham. And so you cook them up. They're delicious, and it looks like something like that. Eggs. So eggs. How many ways can you cook eggs? They're great. Fried, poached, baked, hard-boiled, soft-boiled. I must admit I usually have hard-boiled eggs for my lunch, but they definitely can be a breakfast on the go if you like that sort of thing. On the same vein, we've got scrambled eggs, which you have milk and salt and pepper and stuff like that, cooked in butter. And you can also mix things like bacon, ham, pepper, sour cream, or other garnishes in them to make them a bit more interesting. Love scrambled eggs. It's one of my favorite breakfasts. Cheese omelette. You can also add ham or other things like that if you want. But yes, cheese omelette is a very decadent breakfast, and I love that. But we might be sick and tired of eating eggs, and definitely if you're busy, it's hard to get going in the morning without having to cook and fry and stuff like that, and create a lot of washing up. So what can you do if you just want a break from eggs? Well, you can try kippers, that's for sure. Kippers are great. I don't know if any of you have seen Red Dwarf, but basically they're kippers are a kind of fish, and they are usually smoked, and they really are a great breakfast option. I love eating them myself on the weekends, and I'm not alone. Apparently the Queen ate kippers for breakfast ever since the war years and loves them. and or love them. And so if they're good enough for royalty, they're good enough for me. Honorable mentions, coffee and tea. That includes our coffee and whipped cream or coffee and cream and various sorts of bulletproof coffee with different kinds of oils and stuff like that. These things are good. I love coffee. I usually just drink coffee with milk, full cream milk though. I do love coffee and cream. It's a bit decadent though, so I don't like to have it too much, but definitely having a cup of coffee and going to work is one of my usual breakfasts. Moving on to a kefir or a natural yogurt. One of the things I love about the carnivore diet is that my palate has changed, and so natural yogurt tastes very sweet to me now. And whereas before, when I was eating sugar and things like that, it would taste sour. Now it's just delicious and sweet, and so is a nice natural kefir. Kefir is naturally low or with no lactose. You can also buy no lactose natural yogurt, and those things make a great breakfast. Usually you can buy it in shops as your Greek style yogurt, and either have it in a cup or a bowl. Bonus option is cottage cheese, just like little Miss Muffet sat on the tuffet eating her curds and whey. Well, curds and whey is another name for cottage cheese. There is another kind of dish that was also called curds and whey, but cottage cheese is one of those dishes that they think is being talked about here. And lastly, bone broth. It's great. It's got lots of good things for you. It can help your health out a lot, especially if you're sick. A nice bone broth is just hits the spot, and in the morning it can be, especially in a cold winter morning, it can be just the ticket. So there we go. What do you like to have for breakfast on your carnivore diet? Do you like these things? Do you have any other options or recipes that you like to do? Leave your comments below. I'd love to hear your stories and your ideas. If you like these videos, please like and subscribe to my channel. It really helps out. And if you could put on the notifications, that would also be great. So thanks for listening, and bye for now.